get wild. It's a podcast, gonna talk for a bit. We're gonna review stuff and talk some shit. Oh, what we doing? Podcast. We're on a podcast. All right, a podcast. Fuck yeah, podcast. It's the podcast. Don't know what we're gonna do. It's the podcast. Now this song is through. Wow, baby. Yeah.
Square, like, oh,
Look who it is. It's the boys. All right, we are live, people. We are live. And we are clearly in GTA in real life, because I totally look like my character.
dude.
You
You get a game model to look as beautiful as me, so, you know.
go back
Right,
last week, we kind of were in GTA.
Well, so I guess we'll get started. I mean, we're here. We're doing something new this time. Hopefully it'll stick, maybe. I don't know. Honestly, I have no idea if it'll stick. But, you know. Well, let's get started then, boys. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Delinquents podcast, where we have the most scuffed crew on the internet with face cams this time. With face cams. We got our boy. I think you're top left for everyone, right? Who's top left?
You said your boy. That couldn't mean anybody. It's Amrit.
I know. It's Amrit, right? Okay. So we got Amrit top left.
High five, Amrit.
You got Amrit.
No, but yeah, there we go.
Bottom left, we have Gaston.
Oh, hey there.
Thank you for that. That was really nice, Gaston. I appreciate that. Bottom right, whose icon is looking absolutely amazing, to say the least. We have Emmanuel. And we have your boy, as always, the most
Me? You already
stupid
did me.
person, Delta Dark Frost, me, your boy Ryan. And welcome back to the Delinquents podcast. This is our 9th or 8th episode, I think. I haven't kept track. Honestly, I haven't looked, but it's okay.
Do we have a schedule? Like, is there how many episodes are there for this season?
So we don't have it like scheduled per season, because like last year, we've talked about this a lot, in the fact that our uploading is absolutely garbage. We did 14 episodes, but we did like, I don't know, like 4 or 5 within a few months. Then we took like a 3-month break. We did like 1 or 2 podcasts. Then we took another 3-month break, and then we came back with like 4 or 3 episodes consecutive back to back. And then we started season 2, which now we've been like really, consistent with our uploads, which is awesome, of course. So, I mean, technically, if we were to keep going at this rate, we'd have 52 podcasts in season 1 or season 2, technically.
That's a
because there's
lot of
52 weeks in a year, right?
Oh, we're doing it by year, so each season's a year.
Yeah, so every year is a new season.
Oh, that's cool.
And then the season ends in October, I think. That was when we had our 1 year, I believe. It was like at Halloween. We had like a Halloween 1 year special.
We're kind of like Chinese New Year. We have it on our own.
Right, we have our own special New Year. But yeah, so
but our schedule now is supposed to be at least every Saturday. Like,
right. The time always kind of changes. Like, I mean, we were doing it at 6 o'clock, which is where we're doing it right now on Twitch at Delta Dark Frost.
I need to clarify that like it's y'all's time, because like I just put like 6 to 7.
Because the time difference there's a time difference.
And,
yeah.
like, people could think it's my time. It's like, no, bitch, we've been in it for an hour. We're already almost done. Like,
right. You're like, hey, yo, it's like 5 o'clock here.
I need to put like 5 to 6, like my time for people.
But we do stream this on Twitch live at Delta Dark Frost. Although I am thinking of maybe trying to start up a Twitch just for the Delinquents. So
You're
we'll
gonna have
stream
like
this
12
live.
different channels to keep up.
I know, dude. I already have a bunch. I have not to plug my own stuff, but I have Delta Dark Frost. I have Delta Plus. I have the Delinquents. I have my Ryan account that I use for my dancing stuff. I'm trying to think. There's maybe 1 or 2 others. I don't think so, but let's say it's those 4. But then I have like Twitters and Instagrams for all of those. that I'm covering as well. Like we have the Twitter, which everyone should go and check out. It's the Delinquents on Twitter. We post on there and keep updates and everything like that every time we go live and things like that. And on Instagram as well at the Delinquents Podcast. I think it's like the .Delinquents Podcast because someone else had it for some reason, and I was like, okay, well that's ours.
We need
That's
to do
ours.
a Highlander with them.
Right.
I feel like you want $5?
I had this it's called like Linktree or something like that. So I had like all of the links in this like one link that you could click and it would show all of them, and then you could just click on whichever one you wanted to do. But I lost that link, so I don't know where it is. So I'd have to make a new one, and I've just been really lazy. But yeah, what have you guys been doing? What have you guys been up to?
I made a TikTok. I made a TikTok.
This man goes, I made a TikTok. Yeah.
It's very... I do not see the appeal. I have like 3 videos on there. I don't see the appeal whatsoever.
No, dude, hold on, wait. I gotta, you know what? Since we're on face cams, guess who can pull up things on TikTok now? Me. All right, so like I have 32 followers. Wow, what do you know, dude? I have like a bunch of videos on there.
Damn.
Shit, dude.
God.
I remember I spent like I was at work. And this was when I was still like stuck at the door. I don't know if you guys remember that. I think I talked about it on the podcast one time. At my work, I got stuck at the door, you know, like counting people in and out for like the first 3 months of my work. And so I was like, dude, screw this. Like I was sitting there and I was downloading videos from my YouTube onto my phone and I was cutting them up in iMovie to make like little clips. So like on TikTok, it shows drafts and everything, right? Like, I don't know if you can see it, but it says I have like 39 right there. Originally, I had like 57. So like just weekly, I just pop one out. I'm like, I don't have to do anything for a while. But then once I get down to like 20, I'm going to be panicking because I haven't done any like gaming videos. So I'm going to be like, oh no, what to do? All my 7 TikTok followers out there.
We want more.
TikTok is like it's surprisingly like a very popular app for like a lot of marketing. You know, like we have a Delinquents podcast TikTok, which everyone should be going to look at. You should look at the Delinquents podcast on TikTok.
What does that have on there? Is that just us talking?
It only has so it's going to be for our clips and some of our best things. I actually have I have one from the Gimpy podcast. This isn't a Christmas time food, but I'm going to go ahead and give it to you guys anyways because you know you love it.
Is that an egg?
What is it?
It's spinach.
He took his
Red and orange.
he rotated it.
Because that's just the texture pack, okay? When I had it, that was our Gimpy podcast, which you should go look at. I think that was episode 4.
I literally have not met that guy.
Gimpy, he's awesome. He actually gave me my first donation on Twitch the other day.
Oh wow!
Oh.
I know, and he actually bought a Delta Dark Frost shirt off of our shop on Etsy at the Delinquents Co. shop, baby. We still got some purchases made on there.
I'm very impressed
Counting my
was
purchase
season
of
2.
my own T-shirt.
Yeah, we do. Everyone should go and definitely look at that. You know, we have our shirts on there. We have like a baseline shirt that has like a circle of everyone's logo from YouTube, which is the same as Twitch. I have one up there. Amarit, Emmanuel, Gaston, Zombie, Shane, who is not with us right now, but we all have one up there. And then Gaston has a special one that says like Gaston and Bros in a different lettering. So
Gaston and Bros, subscribe on YouTube.
Yep, go check them out on YouTube. But yeah, dude, like TikTok is like very surprisingly popular for social marketing and stuff. I mean, I've been getting into drop shipping. Like, do you guys know what drop shipping is?
I wanted to get into that, but like it seems kind of daunting.
So I'll kind of give like a brief explanation of what drop shipping is in a nutshell. So like what you do is you don't have to do it exactly this way, but I'm going to give an example of how a lot of people do it. Is you buy a product from a Chinese company. There's an online website called AliExpress. And so you can go on there and you know those like little slime balls, these things? These little
So you
gobbles?
just throw it
Like-
the thing?
Like that.
Yeah.
Oh wait, you didn't see it. Hold on a second.
Oh wait, I can see it in the. Oh, I just saw it in the mirror. It was stuck to the wall and then it fell.
Like that.
Oh.
Right? So those on there can be like you know, for like a pack of 3, like it'll be like, I don't know, $5, right? So what you do is you create a website off of like Shopify. Shopify is you have to pay to be on there, but they give you like a 7 or 14-day free trial. So you create a website with that particular product. I messed up multiple times on that, okay? So that particular product, but then you mark it up like normally about 3 times. So instead of it being $5, it would be about 15 or 20. So what happens is the consumer will try to buy through you. You then buy that product from the Chinese company and have it shipped to them, so you make about $10 to $15 profit. So that's what drop shipping is. It's like you're a middleman. Kind of think of it that way.
Minus shipping. And like, do you pay for marketing?
So that's the
Or
thing.
do you
So from what I understand and where I was going to relate that to TikTok is one of the methods of doing it is through social media marketing. So the most popular way and the most productive way is to do Facebook ads, because Facebook is or Instagram is bought through Facebook. So Facebook owns Instagram. So the things that you put on Facebook show up on Instagram as well. So, a lot of the people that make those impulsive buys will see that and then try to buy it through there. But what some people will do is they'll get influencers like TikTok or Instagram influencers, depending on what the product is, and they'll say, "Hey, use my product. I'll pay you to do it," and put it out there, and then people will see that and go, oh, "Okay, well, there's people that did it with these things. That's why I went out and got one from Target. Like, someone
Got him.
showed it, and I know." So they went out there and did it, and people do it all the time. So that's kind of what dropshipping is. But I see a lot of people doing it on TikTok, and even in these videos that I'm watching to learn about it, every single time they've talked about it and where to market it, they've said TikTok. So TikTok is like a very big platform for influencers. So, which is crazy to me, because the app kind of sucks.
I was like, did he just forget where he was going with this, or what was going on? Like, 'cause you were like,
it's like
as
that
a
meme,
new
it's like,
user, as a new user to TikTok, I gotta agree. I don't know, man. That's just it just it pisses me off literally every time you click on it. It just starts playing.
right.
That I don't know why, but that pisses me off the most. But other than that, I don't know how you find things. It's just all hashtags, and then everybody's doing the exact same thing.
So it's
It fell.
So it's a part of the algorithm. Like
I was
the
waiting for
gobble
that
just
thing.
dropped in the back. So the algorithm for it, how it works is, it's based on what you like. Sometimes what you comment on, the hashtags that you follow. So when you first start out, all it is these like e-boys that are like, and the girls that are like, they have like no skill dancing. Like when they do their dance, they're just like, and they'll get like 7,000 million likes. And but like you can press on there like I don't want to pull my phone up and do it. Yeah, exactly. Yes. Like you can press like not interested. There's like a not interested option.
Dude, there's not
Gaston,
gonna
you
be
should start a
anything on my
TikTok.
feed.
Gaston, you should start a TikTok. You'd be
well,
hot
like
on it.
Hurricane Tortilla. Like,
No, dude, it's like those like the YouTube videos. It's like Vine compilations that give me life.
yeah.
Yep.
I can
We've
see
all
myself
watched
being
them.
on there.
Yeah, there's just TikTok compilations that give me
Be like
life.
me going like
Ooh, hitting the dab. That was a hot dab.
some stupid cringy shit.
What I was gonna say is though, like, if you just put like not interested in the algorithm, it'll stop getting rid of those things. So like on my personal TikTok that I have, a lot of it's just like Star Wars and like gaming stuff. On the Delinquents one, I have a lot of business things, so like drop shipping, YouTube affiliation, which is another like business that I'm looking into, and a lot of those kinds of things. So when you start out, it's all these like little slutty 25-year-olds, and then like underage girls that dress like they're 25, and then they trap men into liking their videos and
Getting on a list
What the
somewhere.
hell?
No.
Ryan's gonna become victim of cancel culture.
I am, dude.
All I'm saying is anybody who is over 18 that like Charlie D'Amelio's videos, you're on a list.
They are,
That's
dude.
millions
They
of you.
are.
Yeah,
No, dude, but
Oh,
I know.
man.
Okay, so I guess you guys probably don't know much about them, but like I thought about these the D'Amelio sisters. Like I call her like the TikTok girl because she has like, I don't know, 100 million followers on TikTok. So she has the most followers on TikTok. And what's sad is some of these girls and guys, whatever, that do some of this stuff on here, like they're actually very talented. Like I've seen Charlie, who's the girl. I've seen her actual dancing, and she's actually a very good dancer, right? But she doesn't do that as much on there. It's more of like she'll sit there and like lip sync to a song and do nothing. And I'm like, what? Because all of her
Hilarity,
followers are the
Oh,
S
yeah.
word, the S word that we can't say.
The S word followed by the I letter. You
I
gotta
to
skip
the
one letter
S
and then
to
answer
the
with
I
the P.
to the M
Rhymes
to
with
the M
pimp.
to the P.
Rhymes with pimp, but it's the
Um,
exact opposite of one.
They
No,
might
no,
have
like-
a limp.
A limp.
So that's, but it's like it's sad because she's actually a very good dancer, and occasionally she does actually do some dancing. But I was gonna say that I saw something about them that her and these group of TikTokers went to like the Bahamas or something. They went somewhere tropical, and these people were giving them crap because they were like, well, like why are you doing this? You should be at home. You should be taking care of yourself during this pandemic and not traveling and doing all these things, because they had to fly and do whatever. And they were like, well, it's just like it's the kettle calling the pot black, because someone had brought up a video that she made at the beginning of the pandemic, like criticizing people for traveling. She was like I don't understand why you can't just stay home. We're in a pandemic. Blah 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 blah. I'm like paraphrasing, but I was like,
Yeah.
That's what you preach.
okay, so like why aren't you staying home? Like I'm staying home. I mean I'm working, because I gotta make that bread. And open Pokemon cards like Amaret, and get 400 followers on YouTube. This man is
Yeah.
popping off on YouTube, by the way.
Thank you.
Congratulations, man.
I'm gonna bring it up.
Yeah.
It's a side topic, but
Yeah,
Amaret
you got
just
like 3 videos that are almost like a
no.
20,000
Okay,
views. so it's
no.
like-
I'm gonna look this up exactly right now.
Well, one of them is a Star Wars, so that one's just off there. That one's just weird.
Right. I have you in. It's in my
Off-brand.
history. So, all right. So, Amaret now has 439 subscribers, which I'm pretty sure was higher today than the last time I looked at it, which was yesterday.
No, I looked at it like an hour ago. It was 35. What happened?
Okay, so look. So here's what I'm gonna show you.
got
So,
4 more.
oh damn, you have a lot of videos actually. Holy shit. Let me just look at the popular ones because I don't give
Sort
a
by
fuck about the
popular.
other
There's
ones.
like 3 of them I
Oh,
recommend.
you know why?
All right, so
Because-
a week ago,
Oh.
Pokemon card, 18,000 likes or videos or views, whatever. Obi-Wan and Darth Vader
18,000
lightsabers,
videos.
Oh, dude.
18,000 views. This
Dude,
is meta.
that's
Pokemon pack opening, 17,000, 13, 10, 6, 6, 3, 1, 1. Like you're popping off with all these views, man. Like you're like absolutely amazing. Like
It's literally. I
your
mean,
analytics must be out the roof right now.
right now, like, well, in the past hour, this one video has 800 views. But like
Dude,
that's
nuts.
it's literally just because of the shorts. Like it's not me. It's just
Right.
the algorithm. It's just the
Like-
algorithm.
But that's a good way. Like you are taking advantage of it though. Like and using it to
Yeah.
expand your channel, get people exposed to you. And because like at the end of the day, it really is you though. You're not copying. Like you're not doing just like lip syncing. You're not just like you're actually putting your personality into the Pokemon card. Like dude,
Right.
when you were fucking flinging them into that tin can at the end, you were like, "Hey, look, this is how much I got in there." Like, that shit is like priceless because so many people were like, "What are you doing to the cards? No, you're gonna bend them." It's like this is worth
No.
2 cents, bro. Like
Dude,
come
I just
on.
have
Do you
I have
want
a
this
pillar
random
of that
card?
right here. Oh god, you're saying a bunch of shit. Hold on, I just have
Oh
this
my
pillar.
God.
I don't know what to do with it.
That's amazing.
For
Yes.
our audio listeners on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, Emmer's showing us like this stack of fucking.
They're all trash talk. I can
Well,
literally
you
just
should
throw
have
it in the
mentioned
bin.
that in the beginning since like they couldn't see our faces at all, and we've been
Oh
talking.
yeah,
about
you're right.
real
You're
stuff,
right.
so.
So I mean, I probably should have clarified the fact that we're on Spotify and Apple Podcasts as well, with over 300 monthly viewers every month or listeners every month in 11 countries. Okay, absolutely popping off here.
Sexy.
We got
And
global appeal,
actually,
boys.
we let me see if I can find it really quickly because I have an app that kind of
Do you think we're like celebrities already in like some like village with only 20 people?
we're gonna go to like Cambodia and they're gonna be like, oh my
No,
god,
no.
it's those delinquents. I'll be like, "Yup,
Why do they
that's
sound
us."
Polish?
I don't know, dude. I don't know it. I'm sorry.
He's a
for
Cambodian.
our
I hear that
Cambodians.
accent. I was like, what does
I
he
don't-
think Cambodians
I'm
sound
sorry
like?
for all of our.
I don't know
Cambodians
what they
out
sound
there.
like. I could have thought you were spot on for a second, to be honest with you.
Oh,
Hell if I
okay, so
know.
actually, so we have half of our listener viewings comes from actually Apple Podcasts. You guys are poggers out there, But we have another platform that we're being streamed live onto all the time now. Is called Overcast. Overcast is another like podcasting website. So that's awesome. So all of our people on Overview that are listening to us, hello, what's up? Check us out on YouTube. at
Good
the
day,
Delinquents Podcast.
konnichiwa, ni hao.
Ni hao. Senpai.
Stop.
Ruin it.
But I was gonna say, did you mean Apple Podcast?
Oh, that was a good one, Amrit. That was a good one. I like that. Apple Podcast. I love Apple Podcast.
Oh, that was Jesus.
But no, for real though, you guys should start doing like more of the shorts, cause like
Yeah. I mean, I did not to
Don't know what
brag.
to do.
Obviously, like mine isn't as high as yours, but I started doing them and I have some planned out. But like mine,
Yeah,
got
the few
a
shorts
couple
I did,
thousand.
like I posted 4 shorts and 2 of them got like at least a couple hundred views, and I was like, well, that's pretty decent for me.
No,
then,
dude, yeah.
But what you call it, like, yeah, I just don't know what to do. Like, I think I'm just gonna keep trying to do like my dog and my cat acting adorable / funny, but then because I only have so much more footage of my scorpion, you can only like show him doing the same thing over and over and over again. Like before, it's like okay, do something else. Like, so
I mean,
Right.
you could. It doesn't necessarily need to be like so. Like you're a gaming channel, you could just like do stuff with you interacting with your like your Oculus and stuff. It doesn't have to be the actual game, but like you just playing around with it or just like showing cool
just
stuff with
right
it.
now. I was thinking about doing a room tour one for a short, like just look at like with all the
That'd be
RGB lights on and everything like that, because it looks badass if
for
you're looking at
sure.
it from this way, but this way, you're not seeing the best of it. Like right here, this wall is.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome. Now, I have an
Um,
ASMR channel too, if you want to subscribe.
Oh yeah, what's the name of that?
Gaston and Hose.
Gaston and Hose.
Well,
And
okay then.
And the picture is that scene when Patrick is like supposedly licking SpongeBob's ear, but it's a lollipop instead or something like that. So it's like him going.
Okay.
That's my profile picture.
Nah, dude, shorts are crazy. I
I
remember
really want to get more into that for sure.
I had posted one like an interest, like, you know, sneak peek on the latest lightsaber that I got. But it's weird, like every time I do these shorts, the ones that blow up at least, because I've done a couple other ones that haven't really taken off. Like I'll look at it and it'll get some views. It'll get like up to like 35, 40. But then like 8 hours later, 2,000 views. I'm like, where'd this come from? Like 24 hours went by, I had barely any views, and then all of a sudden it takes off, like it skyrockets.
That's
and I'm like,
actually kind of what's happening right now. So
like when I went to work on the first one, and when I went to work, I had like 70 views. Right, I come home from work 2 hours later, and I had like 1.3 thousand views, and I was like,
it starts to trickle. Some people start to share, and then like do you think the algorithm like promotes you the more
I'm
views
pretty
you
sure.
even
I
get
think it's just
like,
the algorithm.
Yeah.
Like it's like, oh, he's
It's
already
just-
gotten 40. Let's go ahead and send it. Open the floodgates. Like
I guess it's just like they're deciding to put you in like the little shorts bar.
because
I
I'm
think-
seeing
I don't
some of
know
y'all
why.
in the shorts bar. Like I'm seeing some of y'all in my shorts bar when I'm just scrolling. And maybe because I'm subscribed, but like I do see y'all like in the random ones that I'm scrolling to. I'm like, oh hey, that's his lightsaber one, or like hey, that's Amrit's Pokemon one. Like
This might come off as kind of clickbaity, but like I noticed that my videos that have like full capital letters in them in the title, those do the best.
oh
Really?
yeah, because like it's
Yeah.
like oh my god. Like,
You know what? I'm gonna do a test, because I was gonna do one today, and I'll just do all capitals and see if that makes any difference.
Go test this real quick.
What's it gonna be?
YouTuber
No, I mean what's
takes
your
a poop.
Is that what your content is?
Yeah, that's what my new content is toilet content. That's my
You're
new
taking
content.
poops on the toilet. Now, do you have a proper toilet cam though to get all the action?
I do. I have a couple stationed. I have one, at the door to see me from a head-on angle, from the side to see, the expressions and see how much I tense up. In the toilet,
Okay,
pointing
that's the
down.
money shot.
But
No,
like,
no,
and
pointing
then-
up.
then-
That's the point up.
And then one
That's
pointing
the
upward to
point.
see it dropping into the toilet,
Oh.
to see the splash, and then I can.
but
Oh,
do
here's
you
the
have a
camera.
bidet though? Do you have a bidet?
Camera
Oh,
doubles
dude.
as a bidet.
I want one so bad.
Me
I
too.
want one so
Actually,
bad.
They
well,
actually
bro,
really
can
are
tissue-
like a lot more healthy for us.
I haven't experienced. Let me put it that way. I haven't experienced a bidet
It
yet.
is an experience. It's an experience.
It is. It's something
Tell you
you will
that.
never forget.
No,
ever.
Shane Azumi Clutchy, he's been on the podcast and stuff like that. He's a friend of ours. His dad has one at his house,
Is that one of those
and I
poop tools?
never used it. I never used it when I went over there,
Yeah,
but
it's
the
like a
thought
little
always crossed my
nozzle
mind. It always
underneath the
crossed my
toilet
mind.
that like shoots water into your butt to clean it.
Oh, I thought it was
Instead
one
of
of those
using
poop tools.
Instead of
you know
using
those-
toilet paper.
Oh, you never heard of those poop tools that you put your feet up and it helps you poop better?
Yeah. That's
yeah.
that's just like a stepping stool, basically.
It's to help you with it's like hemorrhoids, right?
No, it's literally supposed to be because like we're not supposed to be naturally pooping like the way we're sitting. Basically, when you sit, it like the way we sit on the
Well,
toilet, it actually
Well, yeah, it's
clogs
because
up
you're supposed
your-
to sit like this.
No, you're
like
not
a
supposed to sit
monkey.
at all. You're supposed to squat. You're supposed
Yeah,
to
like a
squat, bro.
monkey. Oh
Oh
god,
my
what
god,
are we
look at
watching
him.
right now?
Look at him. Look at him. Yes, just like that. No, a little bit more upright. You gotta have your back upright. You gotta have your back upright. Yeah. Just
There,
like
yeah.
that. Yeah. Proud
No,
gorilla stance.
apologize.
That was perfect. Exactly. No,
That-
literally,
that
that's what they say. You know, I saw this commercial. I don't know if you all have seen the same one, but they show it. They represent it with a dragon and his intestinal
Right.
tract, and the poop is represented as gold. But it's like you know what it
Yeah.
is, and you're sitting there just like it's just yellow colored shit at this point. Like that's what it is. like nice try. You can make it glisten all at once. It's a turd. Once a turd is always a turd. But it was really like an ad for like a stepping stool ladder, like to help you, get in that
Right.
more natural pose.
I want to buy
Yeah.
one. It seems
You
interesting
should,
to try.
dude. We have like 3.
We have a stepping stool ladder, and we use, and I just use that.
Wait, you actually have one?
Yeah, I have one.
Oh wait, does it?
Does it-
Oh,
does it
this is
help?
gonna be
It
fun.
actually works.
Yeah, does it help?
It actually works. Oh yeah.
I gotta turn my cup to the side because we're not sponsored.
I know. That's why I've been drinking my drink like on the side like that.
I went like this, and I was like,
We ain't sponsored
Um,
by them. We ain't gonna get.
I would love for them to sponsor us. I will
Hey, dude,
gladly eat
free
your food on the
advertising.
podcast.
Oh
Don't
my
even
God.
try me.
I'll do another
Supersized
documentary
Meatloaf?
about it. Supersized.
I've never seen that
Um,
before. I love that. I love
Oh
McDonald's.
man.
Nah, but like the shorts are. Wait, actually, backtrack. The bidet. All right, so I do have the stool. Right, I have a little stool to put my feet up on. I never use it personally. I'm a man, and I just bend further over.
That's
on the
the
toilet like-
exact opposite. But okay.
Screaming in
Boom,
between your
boom, I
knees,
just
just
bend over.
yes.
I actually I should just put my feet directly on the toilet and squat over the entire thing. It's a true alpha.
I take my pants fully off and straddle it the other way. That way I can use the
Nah,
little
dude.
thing on the back as like a little stool, like rest. I can like eat some cereal, have a book to read.
So I have proper support when I play my League of Legends.
No, dude,
Just
I
kidding,
thought,
League of
Yeah, on
Legends.
my laptop, just
if you ever have to go to the hospital for something, right? Like I don't know. Let's hopefully it's not anything fatal or extreme. Let's just say you have to go. You have
Usually
a cold
you-
or something.
okay.
I think it would be hilarious because usually they make you do a urine sample. Get a test.
Yeah.
And sometimes, so I had a kidney surgery when I was 8, so I had a kidney removed. And so, so not to be like too vulgar or anything, I just want you to know I went like this because I thought I had to move my mic closer to my face because I'm so used to having a headset. I went like this. But so when I had my kidney removed, I was passed out after they did the surgery for like 3 days, right?
Oh shit.
So they had to put a tube up the tallywhacker so that way I could urinate, right?
Oh.
So
wait.
after that, the reason why I'm saying this is they didn't just let me go into the bathroom by myself. Someone had to go in with me because they were like, it's gonna be painful. It's if this happens, it's normal. And it was, dude. It was excruciating. For an 8-year-old, I thought I was gonna die. Like I was in so much pain. But
Grim.
what I was gonna say is, I think it'd be so funny if you went into a hospital and instead of sitting normally, you just sit facing towards the toilet. And have someone walking on you peeing like that.
Like you're like this, and they just come in. You're like,
You just turn around.
Hey,
Hey.
you like the view?
you like For some reason, they hear that. You're like, right. And he's on the first lap. He's on the second lap.
No, but I don't even know how we got to the topic of peeing backwards and bidets, but shorts, YouTube shorts. Yeah,
Yeah.
those are for people that are just starting or want to get started on YouTube.
You
Like
said you were
it's
gonna do a poop YouTube channel of you pooping.
oh yeah, that was how that's how we got into it. But yeah, if you want to start up a pooping YouTube channel, I highly suggest doing shorts. So like,
And if you also want to go to jail, I highly recommend
Well,
doing
I would,
that too.
Right.
I would suggest taking the shorts off if you want to do a pooping channel.
I mean, so
I
like,
get it. Cue Captain
Um,
America. I understood that reference.
I would say, I mean, I'm pretty sure, unless I've been doing it wrong. Like, so when you do it in the title of your video, you want to put hashtag shorts.
I thought you meant
As well
pooping
as-
for some reason.
Same.
So
I was
I've been putting my feet on the toilet lid and squatting down. I'm not sure if I'm doing it right.
Well, that's
Wait,
Delinquents
wait.
podcast where we talk about
I
all
thought you
things
wanted-
toilet related.
I've been pooping
Yeah.
in the sink and washing my hand in the toilet. What have y'all been doing?
You mean your mom doesn't make you go out in the yard and use the hose? I thought everybody had to do it in the front lawn.
I thought the
surprised.
toilet. I thought the water came all around the toilet so it can get all your arm.
No, Gaston, my dad said I was a disgrace and I took too long, so he makes me do it in the backyard.
I have to pick it up with a glove and put it in.
Oh my god, dude, I saw this video on TikTok. It was so gross. This dog pooped, and this lady takes off her mask, picks it up, puts
and then puts
it
the
in
mask
the
back.
thing,
That
and
was
then
me and
puts the
Khalifa.
mask back on.
That was me and Khalifa, dude.
No way.
Yeah.
No way.
She had like brown pants on.
I don't remember. I just remember it being gross.
Yeah.
No
that
way it was
It was like a
me.
little small dog, right?
Not me,
It's like a really
Khalifa.
small dog.
Oh,
That was not
no.
me.
No,
I cannot-
Mia.
It was like on the side of the road, but like it
Yeah.
was doing it. Yeah, that was
On
me.
a sidewalk.
Yeah,
Oh,
you know, some homeless people sniff their own feces in a bag to get high, so maybe that's what she was trying to do.
What?
No, for real, I
Yeah.
shit you not that anybody does anything to get high, and it ain't always pretty.
Why is this entire podcast just all about defecation?
The Feces Podcast.
Dude, I keep thinking every time, when we do these podcasts, as we're doing them, I'm thinking, okay, what's the title going to be? What's the title going to be?
Yeah, we make it.
And
we
originally
make
I thought it was going to be shorts, but nah, dude, it's the defecation podcast.
It's shits.
The defecation episode. The poop episode.
Oh
The
man.
poopy.
No, people might think it's shit. They might think it's an actual shitty episode.
That's gas, and that's the title, the shitty
The
episode.
shitty episode.
But shorts, right? But I think you just put hashtag shorts in the title and then the hashtag shorts in the description. I put it in the tags as well.
I don't
Yeah,
put it
I
in the
do that.
description, but you should put it in the description.
I
Hashtag
think so.
part because
I
I
just
just put
put it in
please
everything.
enjoy this short. Like
Yeah,
that's what I put.
That
I
was
don't
what
put
I
hashtag
thought.
short. I just put please enjoy this short and like there's no hashtag. But I mean in the title I do put hashtag short. So
Right.
I need
So
like,
it seems like if you put hashtag shorts in the title, description, and tags, then you capitalize all the letters in the title, you have the algorithm for a perfect video.
use
right
that use that
There you
fancy
go.
line thing to segment your things.
Yeah,
And
that
if
I
your
showed you.
thumbnail- if your thumbnail's really bright, you got it.
Dude, it's so hard because YouTube gives you those recommended, 3 options.
And they're
Half the
jack
time that I get it,
Can
they're
you-
terrible.
Can you change those or?
No,
Like,
that's it. So
stupid.
that's what they give you. You can't go through the
sucks.
episode and pick one.
What I
I
do
was
since
thinking-
I'm not like making them like customizing them, I literally most of the time I have like a funny game moment or I purposely was like, all right, I'm gonna make sure I stand still for a little bit so I can get a screenshot of that later and I'll just go back
Right.
into my video editor, do it, and then upload my thumbnail that way.
I was thinking of trying because I don't know if that is accounted for in the algorithm for it. So if it pushes it out, because surely it just recognizes that it was filmed, vertically. So I was thinking about potentially making a thumbnail to put on the video and then going from there, but I don't know if that's gonna throw off the algorithm.
No, I've done that before. It didn't change anything.
Oh
I
really?
still
So
got.
then maybe
I still got like
maybe
a couple
just
thousand.
yeah maybe
to
just
know.
do that. You know what I'm saying? Because
Good
then you can
to-
make a custom thumbnail. So
How
I
are
would
you?
still kind of the way I did it though. I still kept like the two lines on the side, like the blank areas on the side. I still I did the design right in the middle.
Right,
Yeah.
gotcha.
So.
Some of mine have been lining up perfectly, like my dog and my scorpion one, like their things
Yeah,
like
that
were
one
like
was good.
perfect
Well,
one, but
actually, technically, I don't think it matters because like whatever's on the over here, they're not gonna see it anyways
Yeah.
because the shorts menu is just that little rectangle anyways.
definitely.
So that's just wasted
Right.
space.
Right.
Exactly. And if like someone tries to view it on a browser, it blocks it out with like a black screen. Like it just shows
Right.
like a little slit.
Yeah. That's at least
A
what
little
it's like for me.
slit.
A little slit.
So how
Yeah,
are
so
you, Emmanuel? Speaking
I
of
was
little
about to say
sluts. Speaking of little
you've said
slut.
like nothing this whole time. It's been just Amrit
I'm just been
gassing me.
listening. I'm just been listening, man. I don't
He's basically a listener for the Twitch stream.
This podcast was filmed in front of a live studio audience.
Yeah, if you want to have the opportunity to come and listen to the Delinquents live in our Discord, you know.
Be a part of the conversation. Like someone
Yeah.
starts like, shut your
I'm waiting-
mouth.
I'm waiting for you
You're here to
I'm waiting
listen.
for you. I'm waiting to- I don't know.
Here I have an argument for you guys. Best Pokemon, Pikachu or Squirtle?
Is that even a
Squirtle.
question? Squirtle,
Yeah,
bro.
Squirtle, dude. Come on now.
Fuck that punk
But then
ass,
again-
bitch ass, yellow ass, red cheek having ass, electric having ass, Pikachu.
Actually, Pikachu's better. I'm not
Well,
gonna lie.
technically, Pikachu would slap the crap out
In a
of him, but
tight
still.
battle, yeah, he would ruin him.
Yeah,
but
dude, honestly, but see, if you, let's say you had
Oh.
a Squirtle, I would gladly give you my Pikachu if you gave me your Squirtle. You know
I
what
would
I'm
not
saying?
give you my Squirtle at all. I'd
Can we
literally
just talk
punch
about?
you in the face and take your Pikachu.
I don't think you caught on to what I was saying.
As soon
Yeah,
as Squirtle
Sid.
takes down your Pikachu, I'm like, now Squirtle, tackle him, and then grab the ball and go.
Oh,
So there's
Amber's gonna hit us
actually-
with a card.
There's actually this new Pokemon in the new set that I really like. It's a
It's a new
vegetable.
one?
It's a vegetable.
Wait,
So
wait,
guess
wait,
It's
what
an
it is?
eggplant. It's the.
Wait,
Wait, actually, it's a fruit. It's a fruit. Sorry.
Penis.
Is it? Are you sure? Do you know for a fact it's in the brand new one, like from Sword and Shield?
Yeah, it's Stone Shield.
Okay, so it's a don't.
Yeah.
Give me the letter that it starts with, and I might be able to guess. It.
Hey,
Oh, is
Asshole.
it Appleton or Flapple?
it's
Appleton.
Applin. It's just a shrimp
Applin,
apple,
okay,
dude.
this little one. Yes, it's hilarious.
It's just
He's
a
like
fucking apple, dude.
an apple.
It's
No,
just
did
like
you know that
why?
an apple isn't actually a part of
Sadly,
his
it's not
body?
penis.
That they find apples to
Yeah,
live
he's
in?
like a little worm.
Little worm. So someone showed a cursed, like those Pokemon cursed images for like to show Pokemon that are shaven or like what they would look like if like you took this away from them, like their shell. And they showed Applin without the apple and it's just a little worm. I was like, that's
I
actually
want. Have you seen the those like memes of Diglett? You know, the three of them. But
Oh,
then
the
it's like their
trio?
heads. But then it's like from the ground below, it's these three muscular men with their heads sticking out of the hole.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I saw that.
That's my
I-
favorite or Diglett thing. Anything.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to get one.
'Cause we all know what Diglett really looks like.
Yeah, we all know what Diglett really
Penis.
looks like. Yeah, that's actually his penis, just sticking
Hey,
out of the ground.
finesse.
I always
It's
never
penis.
understood Pokemon that like had like
Penis.
like triple fusions. Like Diglett is like Dotrio is literally just three Diglets that like decided to stick together, and then like what you call it, same thing with Magnemite and Magneton or whatever. Like there's just three of them that like
Together.
that's all it is. Like, we're stronger in numbers. Don't worry. We're like, well, do we call ourselves like a new Pokemon? Yeah, let's do that. We become
We're
something
unique.
ourselves.
We're unique.
But what about Wishy-Washy?
Um,
Wishy-Washy don't evolve. But he,
Nah,
Wishy Washy's weird as hell.
yeah, he doesn't evolve. But like when he loses or when he has like thing, he like schools together like those like sardines or like whatever they do like and like but they make a shape of a giant fish. And he's like basically,
Mm.
You know what a Dragapult is?
oh yeah, Dragapult.
So it's this fucking big old lizard, right? And that's the third evolution of that thing. The first evolution is called a Dreppy, and it's like a little boy like
Drippy?
this. A
Drippy,
Dreppy.
drippy?
Yeah, he be dripping.
Jippy Drap.
But in a Dragapult, right? They have like these holes on their head, and then
Right.
Dreppies just go in there and they chill.
So like the evolved version of the little. So it'd basically be like Ryan if you became an adult and you had two holes on your head, and on each hole you had baby Ryans living inside you.
Yeah.
You said
And
if I became an adult. I'm 20 years old.
No, I'm saying if you were like a baby, and
I'm a
when you became
child.
an adult, you became that. I'm talking like in a past tense, not like talking about in a like when you become one, like you are one. But I'm talking about like
Like,
when you were to
yeah,
become
obviously.
one. You know what I mean? But yeah, and not only that, not only do you have two little baby Ryans living on the side of your head, but you shoot them out like missiles.
Oh Oh,
Dude,
Yeah.
I could just pop them out and
Wait.
they'd be like, fuck you.
isn't that what your
Yeah,
General does
legit.
already?
Legit, that's one of the weirdest Pokemon I've seen in a while.
I just
Isn't
want to
there
know what
one-
happens.
Can't you
Huh?
already do that?
There's one where he's a
What?
building, like he straight up like when he mega or like whatever evolves like gigantic, he looks like a cathedral, like literally with windows and everything. And I'm like, when did this turn into Digimon? Like, come on.
Dude, it's
This
so
man
weird
said, could
listening.
you already do that? Okay. Yeah, but you got there's way more like work you gotta do beforehand if you want to shoot that one out.
I was gonna say it's weird like listening to you guys talk about Pokemon because
Okay.
I know nothing about Pokemon.
Yeah, you had to
I
shut
mean,
it
it's just a dragon that shoots out smaller dragons, so I mean, you already know.
basically.
Yeah, but if it's not any of the dragons from Dragon Tales, then I don't care.
I mean, you could pretty much just do the same principle and apply it to that. Like, just get like the big blue one, get the 2 little blue ones, and
Have you heard of that? I'm gonna tell you how like I got to this thought in a second, but have you heard of
Yeah.
like that theory? I forgot what it's called, but it's like that we live in like a parallel universe or something. Like the Berenstain Bears. It's called like the
Oh.
Berenstain Bears or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I always thought it was the Berenstain Bears, but it's not.
What did those
Or
things
like
called?
Kit Kat,
Hold on.
like that. Some people thought that it had a dash between Kit Kat, but
Wait,
there
what?
not.
What?
Like you know the word
What?
Kit Kat, like
There
the,
is
like
no
the food?
dash? Wait, there isn't a dash?
I don't think
What do
it's
you
either
mean?
that
You
or
just gotta,
there
like,
is
dash away.
there is a dash. It's vice versa. It's one of those two. Let me look. Kit
Up is down.
Kat.
No,
No, straight
there is no
line.
dash.
No break for Kit Kat in Europe. Request trademark. No straight lines. Yeah, so it's
The Mandela effect. That's what it's
the
called.
Mandela effect. Nelson Mandela. Yeah, that's what it's called. Like the Berenstain Bears. Like I always thought it was the Berenstain Bears, but it's like the Berenstain Bears. Like, okay, but like that is like that weird effect. But there's so many other things in the world that are like that.
Well, I can like, maybe explain some of that stuff, like because like we're creatures of like not
There was one in Star Wars.
like social habits. So basically, like if someone says something, we're just gonna believe it, and then everyone's gonna be like, well, that's how it's always been because that's what I've been taught as a kid, and like blah 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 blah. And so same thing, like I guess like everyone just like no one in our like language in the English language back in the day would say Stein, except unless they were talking about Franken. You know what I mean? So like
Frankenstein.
I just found a list of them.
the monster of
So
Frankenstein.
so there's Looney Tunes. Okay, so how do you spell Looney Tunes?
LOONUY
Mm-hmm. Tunes.
TOONS.
Yeah, TOONS.
It's with a U.
What the hell?
They changed
That's
it.
that's the correct way. It's always been that way. The Berenstain Bears, the Berenstain Bears. Curious George, does he have a tail or not have a tail?
No, he doesn't have a tail.
What the
which
fuck
is
is?
like
I don't even know what he looks like.
You don't even know what Curious George looks like, dude.
He didn't have a tail.
Come on,
I know
man.
that for a fact. He didn't have it. I used to read Curious George, and I was like,
I
he's
don't know
not a
why.
monkey. Everyone
I
called
don't
him a
know.
monkey in the book, but he's not a monkey.
Who's that
Oscar
bald? Who's that bald
Oscar
kid with the
Mayer.
yellow shirt?
Caillou.
Caillou.
I don't know why, but when I heard Curious George, I thought of Caillou.
Bro, get out of
Whenever I think of Caillou, I think of fucking One Punch Man. That's because everyone says that's him grown up.
Wait, okay. Fruit Pebbles?
Isn't it Fruity
What?
Pebbles?
Yeah. So
Fruity
fruit.
Pebble Monkey.
No, it's not Fruity Pebbles either. So we thought it was Fruit Pebbles, FRUIT. It's
Bruh.
not. It's FROOT.
I knew
Fruity
that.
Pebbles.
I knew that.
Yeah, I didn't know that one.
You were looking at Fruit Loops, you ding dong. I just saw Toucan Sam on there.
Yeah, I saw Fruit Loops.
All right. Does the
Yeah,
Monopoly?
Looking at the
All right, here's
off-brand one.
Here's another one. So the Monopoly Man. I thought this as well. You know how he has that monocle, right?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, he doesn't have one.
no he doesn't have him. I know. I was about to say.
Oh, that's the
you didn't know-
Pringles dude.
Well, I don't
The
know. If,
Pringles
I
dude.
don't
The
know if you
Pringles
can.
dude.
I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, like there's. Oh, it just focused. Damn it. Like yeah, he doesn't have a monocle.
You got a crack
The
on your
Pringles dude
I
has
know.
it.
All right, here's one. This is one of the reasons I thought of it. Pikachu, right?
Yeah. Wait.
People did not think his tail was like that.
I did. I
No.
did.
What?
I did.
No.
Emmer,
That's just because I
Emmer,
never watched the fucking
dude,
I
Emmer
literally
just
just
went.
looked at
Emmer
him
just
once.
went. He was just went. Should I go fucking look at these cards?
I'm over here with my infinite trivial knowledge. Like, no, that's not the real one. No.
Yeah. Okay. So I was right. It is Kit Kat. So Kit Kat. So I thought it had a dash as well, but it doesn't.
Nope,
It doesn't have a dash. Fruit of the Loom. Fruit of the Loom. This was another one.
It's Fruit Loom, isn't it?
No, it's just that it doesn't have the cornucopia on it. You can't really see it. There you
What?
go. Yep. I always thought it had the cornucopia.
Man, that's the
We're
only
creatures
underwear I
of,
used
like,
to
you know,
have in
like-
high school.
We're creatures of like, oh, okay, that must be true. Like that's what it
Mhm.
is. Oh my god, those are
Holy
gigantic.
shit! What the fuck are those?
You just shrink them. They just like grow. Like, what the hell is going on here?
Oh, yeah, they're just little
Magic.
cars.
Magic.
Oh
I
wait,
thought I
is
had a
that the
book-
new
I thought
size
I-
for the VMAX cards?
What do you mean?
Or
No,
whatever.
these are
Like,
like the. There's the really big ones that they have.
Huh.
Like
Are
they
they
just come in
playable?
promo boxes. No, they're
oh,
not playable. They're
about to
just
say,
there for
I
whatever
wonder
reason.
which card I get next. Like,
No, dude. Pokemon's gonna have an official cereal that has like it's like Lucky Charms, but the charms are actual like Pokemon characters, and they come
They
with
do have that in
Pokemon cards in them.
Is it
They
gonna
do
cost
have
like
that in
$5 extra?
Yeah. It's gonna be $20 box of cereal. Hey yo, bring it to me. Come at me like that.
do you
know, I
bite
say
your thumb?
please.
That's good, sir. I bite my thumb, good sir. Do you bite your thumb? That's good, sir.
But yeah, dude, there's a ton of other ones. I mean, I know that one that's like the most popular, especially as a Star Wars nerd, I know this, is Luke, I am your father. He never says Luke. He just says, no, I am your father.
I thought he says I am the father.
No, I am your father. So it's instead of saying Luke, I am your father, that's what like society is kind of like put out as it's like, Luke, I'm your father. It's not. It's just, no, I am your father.
Same thing with that one song. We are the champions. Everyone thinks at the end of the world. Like,
But
that's
it's not.
said. That's not said.
Mhm.
It was said one time at a concert, and like everyone thinks that that's how the original song's supposed to be said. It was like, no, it was a one-time thing. Like singers always do that kind of stuff. Like if they're the one, like, you know, they just like maybe like might do like a little extra. Like they might add like an extra. Oh my god, of the world. Yep.
You just said it, dude, as I'm scrolling.
I knew it.
Oh.
Dude.
What is he showing? Oh, that's the.
That's
No.
a duh.
What? So
That's
this is
a-
a weird one. I didn't know this. So the number of U.S. states, the correct answer is 50, obviously. But some Americans and foreigners alike recall learning that there were 51 or 52 states.
Yeah, I heard 51, some shit like that. I don't know.
Ryan,
Fun.
Huh.
listen to this.
I can't.
What?
That sounds like the.
Do it
Yep.
again.
I couldn't hear any of it.
All I heard, I'm not kidding, this is what I heard.
Oh, hold on. Let me turn off my. Let me turn off my voice thing.
Nah, he said your.
Nah, I heard I am your
Even though it was
father.
like broken up, but like yeah, your father. Yeah.
Yeah,
sounds
it's
like
because of your noise canceling thing on what's it called, on Discord. You know how like if
high
there isn't anything,
quality.
it cancels it.
Goddamn high
Mhm.
quality. Brick and roll.
Yeah. Which you know, we do this on Discord. Well, not all the time, but maybe we'll do it on Discord from here now. So if you'd like to join our Discord, it's on YouTube. I've been linking our Discord on here, so you're more than welcome to join our Discord. We have a couple of chill rooms that people can hop in. You can see us in the penthouse, which is where we record this when we do it on Discord, and you can hear us and you know, listening on the podcast like actually live. You can be there with us. So yeah, if you feel like joining, you can join
Oh, like
in
the
and listen to us.
The viewers can join this one?
Yeah.
Oh.
So in our Discord, I have it set up by ranks. I tried to make it as unbiased and un-Star Wars as possible, but somehow that didn't work. So when you join, you automatically get the rank of youngling.
Mm.
So you only have certain privileges as a youngling. Then there's
Am I
youngling
still under
Padawan.
the Discord?
Yeah, youngling Padawan.
Yes.
Then there's Jedi Knight, Jedi
You've been
Master,
granted
and
access to the
Grandmaster.
console, but you won't be
Right.
called master.
Yeah. That's a good one. Yeah, we do have that as well. We do have like PlayStation, Xbox, Switch, PC, all that stuff on there. So, but yeah, dude, like it's trippy, the Nelson Mandela effect. But
I don't think there's Nelson in there.
Every time you say that, Nelson Mandela, like I think the what you call it, Dave Chappelle skit.
yes,
Like that one where he like, you think Nelson Mandela doesn't know what is happening on the streets? Like, do you know what this is? Like he was like had like a bag of. I think you smoke my drugs. Oh, we boy. Oh, we boy.
nah, dude, I was referencing a Fitz video, where this guy is like, Nelson Mandela, Nelson Mandula, Nelson Mandolin. And he just kept like saying different ways of saying Mandela.
Please tell me he said
Nelson Princilla.
Nelson Mandula Blancala.
But yeah, I wanna find out, Amrit, what are those headphones that have those like lights around the edge of it? It's kind of bougie.
Oh, it's just
Look,
the
Kevin,
Steel
look at the side of
Series,
your head.
something Arctic something. I don't know which ones these are. These are the Arctic 5s or Arctic 7s. I don't know.
Dude, I have Arctics.
Gotcha.
I think that's like the name of my brand. It's like it's got like a weird like symbol that's like I can't like describe it. It's like funny.
I don't know. That was a pretty good example of.
Like it's this
No,
underneath it. It's got wings going on. I don't know that gang sign. I'm sorry.
Have you seen
that was the Steel Series. It's just a circle.
Have you seen Razer's new face masks that they're gonna come out with?
So stupid.
Well, how much
smart
are they? Because I might buy one.
I don't know, dude. I thought that would be so cool if I walked into work with LED a mask and I'd be like, "Sup?" Walking into work, they'd be like,
It'd be
"This man
cool.
needs a promotion."
It'd be cool if it mimicked your mouth. It'd be dope.
No, honestly what's kind of cool about it. One, obviously the LEDs. So from what I understand about it, the little filters that are here will actually help project your voice a little bit, so it'll be a little bit easier to hear, which I mean is cool and all, but whatever. But what I thought was kind of cool is like right here on the actual mask, it's clear. So it's still there, but it's clear from here down, so you can see what people are doing. So if like all of a sudden you're like, "Hey man, it's good to see you," they'll know. They'll know. But like,
Nah, dude.
or you can just be like,
Man, Emily, I need to do a little. Oh no, how's it
I
going?
like lick my fucking mouth sometimes, just randomly,
Ew.
like mid conversation. It's like
you're like what
Like
was the
fucking
guy from Harry
reptile
Potter?
or something.
Fuck, Barnaby's. I don't fucking remember what his name is. God, whatever. The
Oh,
guy that was
Barnabas
that
Crouch?
pretended to be that pretended to be his son. He was like
Oh, what the fuck was his name? Barty Crouch
Junior.
Jr.
It's Crouch Jr. Yeah.
Yeah, Barty Crouch Jr.
I mean, I don't know. With my eyes, my facial expressions can still be read. So like, watch, like, oh, how's it going?
Yeah, but you're like nose moves. You know those people that can do this? Well, they're like,
I mean, you got a whole lot of
But they're
eyebrow
not even
movement
smiling
going
at you.
on, so-
I was doing it on
Yeah.
purpose. I was literally just like hamming it up.
no, but it looks kind of cool. But if I were to guess a price, I'd say
30.
50. No, I'd say 50. So
For one?
Dude,
For
they're
one.
probably like
So
fucking
for one,
70.
because of the fact that they're RGB, right? RGB, they're not gonna be cheap.
can't
Razer
watch
is not
something.
cheap, right? Razer is not cheap. And then on top of it, I know that Under Armour sells their face masks. I think it's just one face mask for $30.
Rip.
At least that was what
I
it was
mean-
a while ago. I don't know if that changed now. But like being an Adidas employee, so I know that the Adidas masks come in a pack of 3, and they're like for $15 or $20.
But like, you
So-
obviously can't wash the Razer one.
Well,
So-
yeah, because it's electronics and stuff.
Maybe it's got like
So-
a cloth thing in the mid, but then that wouldn't like still wouldn't make any sense. Like,
Well, maybe there's a way that you can. So here's what I could see. Like, if I were to guess, I would think that it isn't going to be fabric, or at least most of it isn't going to be fabric. It's going to be some sort of like a plastic kind of a thing, especially where your mouth is. But what would be very ingenuitive of them is if the things that are here, like if you could screw it and unlock it and take it off, and then they have like little batteries in them, right? So you can take them off, and then it's just a plastic piece with no electronics, and then you can wash the whole mask.
that would be
Does that
the
make
most
sense?
efficient way to do it. I feel like it would just be
Right?
like little cartridges. Like it'd be like they don't have to be like that thick with like give up a watch battery or.
Like you
Triple
literally stick it here, turn it, and it locks in, and then you can just turn it, unlock it, and pull it off.
Like
That would
Pikachu.
be what I would think.
Like Pikachu cheeks.
Right, exactly. But if they don't have speakers and stuff to let me play like the Nightcore, even like 1, 2, 17 and a Rockefeller seat,
Oh
you know what I'm
God.
saying?
Oh God.
And I don't want it. I don't want it.
When you said that, for some reason, I just thought of Dun Dun. For some reason, I don't know why.
Dude, I listened to that song like 4 months ago.
Oh, Rockefeller, isn't it
Oh,
Rockefeller
God.
Street?
Yeah, it was some blue girl on the fucking YouTube thing.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Blue.
But
Sam had
I actually don't even know where we were originally. We've taken so many detours that I have no idea where we are now. That was my offering for someone to tell me where we were.
Shorts?
I was like,
You're still on
waiting
shorts?
for, like,
Or
I
did we
don't.
end
I,
shorts?
no, I don't think. So. I don't know, dude. Because I think we got to. I think I ended shorts, and then I started talking about the Mandela effect. So,
Yeah, that's the last thing we were talking about.
shut
What was
up,
the
you weren't even
main-
here.
wait,
Leave. I'm
we actually
kidding, I'm
had-
kidding. I'm kidding.
We actually had topics for this one, and we didn't hit any of them.
I
Let's
know.
go find one topic.
Well,
Let me go find a topic.
that's what it was. Yeah, we'll drop everything that we're talking about, and we'll go on to one of our topics. Let me see. They were so it was cancel culture,
Yeah.
right? Oh, here's one we can talk about. Dr. Dre. All right, so I'm gonna give you some breakdown on this. So Dr. Dre had an aneurysm, I believe it was recently, right? So he was hospitalized because of it.
Mhm.
And as far as I know, I didn't do too much research into this, but he and his wife are going through a divorce, right? And these people that were on this podcast were talking about that they believe that one of the reasons why he had this aneurysm was because of stress of his wife. And they were saying that, and this is unbelievable to me, because it was like 3 guys and this one girl, and I totally disagree with the girl on this, and I think it's totally messed up. This is just my opinion, right? I think it's totally messed up that there's people that think this way, but you're obviously entitled to your own opinion.
Mhm.
So no hate to you for that. It's your own opinion. But they're like, she's asking for, it's either $2 or $4 million a month in, I think it's alimony. Yeah. For their divorce, I think it's $200 to $400. Sorry, $1 million a month. I'm like,
What the fuck?
and I don't think she's anyone special as far as I know. Like, I don't think she was like an actress or something like that. Dre made the money. That's his money. So I was like, so you're divorcing this man and taking his money that he earned off of that. Like, and the guys were like, she was like, well, yeah, a woman's got to live. And they're like, well, what is she going to do if he doesn't, provide that? And this dude was like, get a job. Like, I mean, that's the most logical thing you do is you work for your money. It's not like Dr. Dre had this handed to him. He made a business and then he sold that business and he made money.
Yeah.
Do they have?
And
I
so-
mean, if you think about it,
I
$4
don't know.
million to raise
I'll
a
look it up.
child, like a month. What are you gonna buy for that kid?
Let me look. What
Like
did
we all, and
A
all
Ferrari for each day.
Dre-
Yeah, right. Like if we're all into, because isn't that what alimony is for? Isn't it for the kid, like to
Oh no,
pay for?
alimony.
Mhm.
No, that's child support. Alimony
wait
is
a
just
minute.
for the
Child
wife.
support. Dr.
Oh,
Dre's
never
wife
mind.
has
I'm
a
fucking
two
stupid. I'm an idiot.
2 million
I wasn't even paying attention.
itemized list or whatever. She wants millions. 2 million spousal. Here's what it is.
Okay.
Spousal support. $2 million spousal support.
Why don't she give him $2 million a month?
Right.
Fuck.
The document points out some pretty wild. So here's what it is. According to legal documents obtained by TMZ, Dr. Dre's soon-to-be ex-wife has provided a list of monthly expenses that explains why she needs $1,936,399 in temporary spouse support. The document points out some pretty wild expenses, such as $135,000 a month in clothes, $20,000 a month on a phone and email, $10,000 a month on laundry, and a whopping $900,000 a month on entertainment.
Entertainment.
What?
So if you're divorcing someone, like I obviously don't know, so I don't know this, so I could be wrong on this, right? I entirely could be wrong.
Isn't
If she's
entertainment
the one,
like-
if she's the one divorcing him, right? There's no reason that she should be taking this money from him. If he's divorcing her,
Then yeah, maybe. There's,
maybe
like,
I could see
some-
you arguing for that
Like
because
he's trying to
you're
like be
not
like,
calling
see you
that
later. Like you're just like she's
off.
like
Right.
cutting her
Unless
loose and she
she's-
has no way to
right.
fend for herself.
Now-
But she's like, I'm abandoning ship, but I'm gonna take what like
Right.
some stuff with
And
me.
it's like, and the dudes in this podcast were like, well, what if it was reversed? And if you were the breadwinner talking to this woman, like if you were the breadwinner and your husband was asking for this, she'd be like, no, I'd kick his ass to the curb. And it's like, well, how
That's
is that
stupid
fair?
as hell.
How's that fair? Like, no, if you're gonna divorce someone, don't ask for their money. Get off your ass, go get a job.
Yeah.
Like,
I
take their
100%
money.
agree.
Well,
I was
at
about to
least a
say, like, the
month. If
situation
you-
would not be the same if it was reversed or if
if-
they both made the same amount of money. Like, not at all.
Right.
Like,
I mean, I can understand, like, if she looked at him and said, like, look, I need $2 million for starting my life without you. I get it. Whatever. He makes, I think Dr. Dre, if I remember
a
correctly,
fuck ton.
is in the top 5 most paid rappers, and it's, like, in the billions. So, 2 million is, like, chump change, I'm sure, to him, right?
But a month?
But so that's what I'm saying. So if it's like a one-time thing, even if she said 5 million, right? She was like 5 million to start my life over. 1, that could get her a house. 2, that could get her a car. And then she could cover all of her expenses and get a job and still live happily with that money and probably never have to work again, right? And so I'm like,
no,
I
but
just
she
don't
has to
get- I
spend
just don't get that.
$900,000 a year on entertainment.
No, month.
Which is like what? What are you spending on entertainment?
Oh, 900,000 a month. That's right. Like
$900,000?
900,000 a month on entertainment. What are you paying for a whole movie theater to go see?
Bro,
the
what
movie?
kind of-
Like,
what kind of Disney subscription do you have?
People barely
Dude,
make a
if-
quarter of that a year.
I don't even think
Dude.
I could make. I don't even think I could spend $900,000 in like 4
A life-
months.
No,
Yeah.
dude, I wouldn't even know what to do. Like, I mean, okay, let me put it this way. Let's say we all had, this will be interesting. Let's say we had
$1 million.
Let's just say we all had $1 million, right? So first thing I would do is I would buy my dream car, right? I'd probably buy 2 dream cars. Like I've always wanted a truck just for, off-roading because I live kind of in the country. So a truck would be cool. I'd want to get a Tacoma. Don't judge me for my choice of truck. I just
My
want
dad
a
has a
Tacoma.
Tacoma. They're
Okay.
actually pretty nice.
I
Nothing
love the
wrong with that.
interior of them, and it's a smaller. Like I'm into smaller trucks, not the bigger trucks.
Yeah,
I like
yeah,
smaller
yeah.
trucks. So it'd be like a Tacoma, a Ranger.
My
I
dad
can't
has a
remember what the other
Ranger.
one would be. Rangers are really. My dad had a Ranger for a long time, so I'd want to get one of those, and then like a nice car and maybe a Tesla. So that's probably maybe 100. Let's just say 150,000.
Yeah,
Right.
you still have 900 something thousand left.
I still have like
800 and something
850,000. Even if I were to take, even if I were to buy a new phone, if I were to buy a new laptop, if I were to, get a
Yeah.
new PlayStation console, I still have about 800,000 left. Go on a trip to some luxury place, I'd still probably have $600,000 left. Buy my parents a few things, I'd have probably
And that
$500,000.
$200,000 vacation, you'd have to do some crazy shit.
Yeah, you'd have
stay in,
to-
like,
you'd
go
have
to
to do
Dubai
crazy
and
things.
stay in like the biggest hotel and like have like just throw money at the fucking people. Just like, here you go,
Right.
here, go buy yourself some more money.
But then I'd have all this money, and I wouldn't know what to do with it. I'd be like,
Exactly.
okay,
Well, some
I have
people.
this money now,
Well,
but-
see, the thing is, we're thinking in the regular man's mindset. Like, you don't buy shirts regularly that cost like $10,000. You know what I mean?
right.
Like
right.
these people have like closets filled with shirts. They're like, this one's 5,000, this one's 1,000, this one's 10,000, this one's that. But I only have worn each of them
Oh.
once because I don't wear the same thing twice in a year.
Have
Well,
you seen some of these rappers' houses, dude? It's disgusting. They have like
Super
walls
huge.
of shoes, and they're like, "Oh, I haven't even worn this section yet." Just like,
Yeah,
why the fuck you buy it then, huh?
Yeah, exactly. Because I
Let
can.
me see what these shoes were.
Because I
These
can.
shoes.
I mean, wait. So, all right, what did you do with you had $1 million, Gaston?
Oh
here's
man.
one thing
Okay.
I wanted to tell you because I was looking it up. So Nick Cannon, he wore them once. He bought these shoes, right? I'm gonna see if you can see them. I don't know if you're gonna be able to. These shoes.
See
Right,
those.
they're
Oh
like
yeah, I saw him wearing
studded.
those.
He
The
wore those
diamond
at
$2 million.
Trump show or whatever.
$2 million. $1 million each shoe. And he wore them
What?
once.
Well, maybe he just didn't want to
Dude.
ruin them. They're so
Well,
expensive.
I wouldn't
you
want
know
to
what I
ruin
mean?
them. They're probably diamonds, dude. Like I wouldn't want to ruin that.
Yeah, I know. You walk wrong way, like, oh shit, like 5 diamonds are missing now. Like, oh no. Like,
Yeah. So, but yeah, what would you do with like $1 million?
okay, I would definitely like get like the highest end gaming PC I could possibly get.
All right,
And
so that's
then-
700,000 gone already.
No, honestly, like that's not
I'd say
even
probably
like
7.
That's
yeah, I was
probably
about to
like
say-
30, max
yeah, I was about to
30.
say- yeah, like at max like probably like 30, 40 if I want to get like crazy
Let's just say
bells and
30.
whistles type shit. But like
So 30.
that's still like I still have like
You're at
900
ni- so you're
something.
906. So 970,000.
I'd buy myself like a really giant TV to like mount on my wall. So like I'd have
So
to pay.
900
So 10,000.
something.
I'd have to like and I'd have to pay people to install it too because I would like want it drilled onto my wall or some shit, and then
Right.
I probably would get stuff for see, I already have a lot of the stuff that I want. Like I'm not really someone that like I
Right.
want stuff in the moment. It's really weird. Like I don't really
Yeah.
plan for. I would probably just put it all
Impulsive
towards like a
buys.
house or something like that. Like I'd probably put it towards like and not like I wouldn't buy some crazy expensive house that like the the yearly or whatever would be insane, and that would be draining my thing. Like I would like get like a reasonably priced one, a good neighborhood, good property, have all the things I want, like the good internet access, good all that stuff, security system, all that jazz. But then like save most of it to like just live comfortably and not work ever again, and probably
Right.
just become a full-time streamer and like slash YouTuber. Even if I never became famous whatsoever, it's like fuck you,
Right.
bitch. I have $1 million. I
Well-
don't have to fucking do anything.
Well, it's like, I mean, if you have that, dude, like you have the funding to do like whatever you want. I mean, like if you're like, dude, I'm gonna start streaming, and if it doesn't pick up for you, you're like, whatever, dude. It's not like I have to rush to make money. I have $1
I'd
million.
probably I probably wouldn't like stop working though, because my job I
No,
really
of course not.
like.
I mean, that's why a lot of people that are retired end up coming back to work because like they're bored after retirement. They're like they have nothing to do. It's like
Dude,
working was what they did.
My grandpa just hates not working.
Yep,
'Cause
same.
I'm
My-
sure.
he used to
You-
be
it's
like an
what you were
engineer at
so used to
Disney.
doing all the time.
They're from that generation where if you're not doing anything, you're considered not like useful or not a man or whatever. Like like
Right.
that they gotta like be like do it your own. It's like it was my grandpa never called a mechanic, never called a plumber, never did like stuff. He might have like worked around with contractors and stuff when he was like adding an extension to his house or whatever. But he bought all of it. He basically built all of it. Like
Right.
and like at like the age of like 80, 90, like early 90s, like my grandma would be calling me on the phone saying, "Hurry, you need to come like get the like clean the gutters because your grandpa's getting the ladder out and he's gonna do it himself." And I'm like, "Oh no, like he's gonna fall off that ladder." Like and I'm
Kill
over
himself.
I'm like speeding there to get there. I get there and like she's out there like this with her hips, like, "Get down, he's here now." And my grandpa's over here just like, "I can do it." And I'm just like, "Hey grandpa, why don't you come on down?" And he's like, "All right." It's
Right.
like, yeah.
I could have done it though.
Yeah, he's like, "I could have done it," and like he's over here like shaking because he's like also diabetic and shit. Like, well, you're just like, "Grandpa, you go sit your ass down and you go calm down." Like,
No,
can't
dude,
do it.
I totally agree with you though on the house thing. I didn't think about that, but like, obviously,
Invest that shit.
right? Like I've been, I think
Wait.
now
Last thing I'll say about it is like specifically with the house, I might even like just be like saying fuck it and like buy the clutchy house that we were all talking about. That me and the clutchies were talking about. We were like, we should get a clutchy house and like just literally like have like one like couple rooms like dedicated to like just equipment and streaming and shit like that. And, like
Right.
the rest of it just like basically a frat house. And I was like, well, I could put down a pretty hefty down payment on a giant house here in Texas. So
In Texas, damn, that would be a
no,
huge
dude,
ass house.
it's in Texas. It is not that it's super cheap, but it's super affordable
oh, it's cheap.
in a lot of places. Like I've seen, what was the show that I've mentioned it to you guys before? With
It's like a house thing or whatever.
and
Right?
Joanna Gaines, Chip and Joanna Gaines, they have a show. Home Improvement, Home Makeover, something like
one of
that.
those,
My
Home
girlfriend loves the show, but like they do a lot of their stuff. They're from Waco, Texas, and so they used to travel around the U.S. doing it. But once they had kids, they had to stay in Texas and do a lot of the stuff. But like these people, like they're like, yeah, our budget is 100,000, and it's this huge 3-story house with all these things, and I'm like, dude, that gets me like a 2-bedroom apartment where I am
Don't
right
give me a
now.
box.
Right. But no,
the
I was
people
gonna say
come
like,
down from like California. They come down from all places, and they'll just build themselves like McMansions.
In
right,
fucking Orlando, that's just my room.
right, right. I was gonna say though, like my girlfriend and I have been, we've talked theoretical, like if we were to have a house, what we would want, and she's talked about, like, and I'd love to do this, and I think it's so cool, like a media room, and this is like you'd have on the wall, there'd be like a PC, and then like a couple different consoles, and screens and a couch and chairs, beanbag chairs, the whole 9 yards. But the thing that I like the most is an in-home movie theater.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's so cool. And if I have the opportunity to do it when I get older, and let's say I have the money and we move somewhere where it's affordable, I will gladly build like a mini in-home theater that we can go in and watch a movie, and it'll have like cool decorations, and it'll have like the movie posters on the side. I'd love to do that.
Like with
Because
the
by the time,
cascading,
right,
seats and everything too.
I mean, I'm sure by the time that we're older, like, and I'm sure people have done it now, like like how the movie theaters have the posters outside, right? I'm sure by the time that we're older, there'll be like digital ones, so you can just have a screen there, like a flat screen TV turned sideways.
You mean how they already have it at movie theaters now?
Not at the ones that I go to. They're
Dude,
all,
they've
like,
had that like
paper.
at my places for like years. Like you go up.
Yeah.
It's not the ones that are like smack dab on the building, but
Right.
like right in front of the ticket things, they're like set up parallel, but they change digitally.
Oh yeah, no, they don't have that at the one that I'm at. They're all like paper, like actual material things.
They do it old
But like that, but that's what I'm saying. Like, let's say you tell your family, hey, we're gonna watch a movie tonight. We're gonna watch Star Wars Episode 4, whatever. And then you have that on that thing as you walk in, and you see that's the movie you're gonna watch. I think that's so cool.
That'd be extra.
It would be extra, but I'm extra.
No, I meant
That's why I have
extra. Like
this
extra's
LED
good
light.
though. I went extra.
Nah, but Texas is super affordable. I'd love to move to Texas.
Is that Articuno, by the way? Amrit,
There.
that plushie, yeah.
Yeah.
Aha! I know my Pokemon inside and out. I know what their asses look like and everything.
You got a big old tail.
Oh yeah,
Ugh.
I like Articuno. He's like one of my favorite ones out of those.
Do you guys still play Pokemon Go?
Yeah.
Mhm.
You do?
I've been trying to do a raid, but literally nobody in my area wants to do raids.
Yeah.
No, dude, I just recently got back into it, and I'm like, my Pokemon list is slacking, dude. Like, it's so bad. I don't know anything.
Dude,
Have you seen Jackson's freaking Pokemon list? Dude,
yeah,
that man's
No.
going ham.
but he does a spoof thing where he like he like doesn't have to leave his house. He just like does a hacked account and he just presses buttons and his character will move like if he's moving in real life.
Oh, that's nuts.
Never mind.
So like he just goes to like
Oh, you and
he'll-
Emrit the elephant
he
are
goes
now
to like
friends.
other
Look at
countries.
that.
You know what I
Boom.
mean? Like he goes to other countries
Yay.
and gets
You
the
sent me a
country
gift? Oh,
exclusive
thank
ones.
you.
So I really anything he does, I don't validate as like a
Um,
oh look what he's accomplished type thing. You know what I mean?
Oh, look, I got a
Okay.
Charmander. I'm gonna catch him right now.
Ooh.
It's not
That's
Charmander, you
that's,
simpleton. That's Chimchar.
No, dude, this is Pokemon. What are you talking about? This is
This
Pikachu.
This is
This
Pikachu.
is that's
This
the
is
Voltorb.
Pokesaur.
He
It's
just threw a
Pokesaur.
Voltorb.
This is the Pikachu.
He
I just
broke
threw
free,
Voltorb.
you little shithead.
Oh, you gotta
my
spin it, man. You gotta finesse the
That's
shit.
what I do. All right, we're gonna watch. Oh
fucking-
fuck! You're gonna watch me do this. Ready? All right.
You're using a
This is
great ball at
high-quality
Chimchar. Okay.
He was level 3 something. Okay, whatever. All right.
Oh,
I got
that's
Give him a fruit.
nothing. Well,
Give that boy a fruit.
if you wait. Oh, nope, didn't get it.
Give him
Oh,
oh, okay, he deft.
Did he run
Fleed.
away? He ran. Oh,
Yes, damn it.
no.
Damn it.
I'm so
he
close to
ran.
getting a Torterra, man. I'm very upset. I just want. I need
Tortilla?
one more. I need one.
Tortilla,
Yeah.
Hurricane Tortilla.
Nah, dude, I would love to have like you can add a Pokestop in certain places, like whatever. I would
Yeah,
love
do
to
that.
do that at my house, so that way
You
when I'm
think
just
you about
there,
doing that a long time ago.
and then I could just spin it whenever
Oh, guys.
I'm at home.
An egg of mine is. I don't know if it's gonna show because my
It's
camera.
really
bright.
is
You can
kind
see
of.
I was about to say my
Yeah.
camera is like. Hold on, let me turn my.
It's because
thing
it's
here.
so dark in my room that you can see what's going on my screen.
Oh fuck!
Oh, a little bit much. Oh, there you go.
Oh, nice.
God.
It hatched from an
Ew.
egg.
Wait, is that
Ew.
shiny or is that just like a lowland?
No, it's the Alolan one or whatever. I got so many eggs. See what's around.
Alrighty.
This has turned into Pokemon the podcast.
Yeah, it is. Well, I
Wait,
don't know, dude.
what
We've
was-
been going on for a long ass time.
Wait, what would you do if you had $1 million, Emmanuel?
Yeah. We didn't ask you.
I was waiting, but
You
I would probably invest most of it to be smart
$1
with it.
million in Tesla.
No, but it was like buy a couple things, of course. Buy some things for my mom, some things that I can gift to people, and then
Right.
invest most. I've heard a lot of stories of people that get money like that and it just goes away. I don't want to fall victim to that, to being stupid.
True. Oh, like the people
Right.
who win the lottery and shit.
Guys, I'm fighting.
This is now turned into the Pokemon podcast.
That's it. First thing would probably be get like a
Nah.
financial advisor.
No, dude, 100%. I'd like have someone to do my taxes and stuff, like all those kinds of things. But
is
nah,
it.
dude. Yeah, it sounds like you've made like the smartest decision out of all of us so far. All of us are like, yeah, dude, we're gonna buy a house. We're gonna buy like a we're gonna buy like
mean-
a PC. I'm gonna buy like a movie room. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna get a financial advisor.
I would just get I'd just buy 6 houses because like you can probably get like around 6 houses each around like $160 and just rent all
And-
those bitches out.
Invest in some real estate. You know what I'm saying?
Free
It's
real
free
estate.
real estate.
yes.
That's funny.
I just buy shit with that money and then tell my parents I'm making money, so stop nagging me.
Nah, but oh my god, can I reach that from here? Oh, I can't. I thought I could reach this gym that was close by, but it's not. But I don't know, dude. I feel like we've been going on for a long time. It's surprising to me that we've carried on for this long, and I love it. I love having these conversations, dude. Like we were talking about at the beginning of this season that we wanted to have shorter episodes, around 20 to or 15 to 30 minutes. And like the past 3 or 4 episodes, they've been like over or close to an hour each. My parents even commented on it to me. They were like, "Yeah, your podcast, wouldn't it be beneficial if you had like a 20-minute podcast, And I was like, "Yeah, it would. It's just that we keep talking. Like we just want to talk, and we keep talking."
How about we
I was
make
like,
like
I
an
love it.
automated? How about we make like an automated intro, and you just split this up into our
Right.
different topics?
I thought about it. I thought about doing that, but nah, dude. I love that it's raw and we're just like very uncut here, and it's just very straightforward and very genuine, I guess you could say.
Agreed.
So, but yeah, I mean,
Wait,
I feel pretty good.
Your parents listen to this?
Yeah, my mom does.
Oh God, I'm
And
sorry.
it was I'll tell you a little story
Delta
before we
Delta.
end this out. Is when she talked about it, and I told my parents about the podcast because they were like, "Are you doing anything with your life?" And I was like, "Sometimes." I do this
try.
podcast, and then I told my mom, I was like, "Mom, you can listen to it. I'll send it to you, but I just want you to know that sometimes we're vulgar. We'll say words, whatever." And she was like, "No, it's okay. I listened to it." And I'm like, "Okay, this is at your own risk. You listen to this, you hear me drop an F-bomb. That's it. Like you can't, it can't hurt on me for that." But yeah, my mom
Can't
listens
grab
to
me,
it, and my dad commented on the fact that he saw our YouTube video, and he was like, "Yeah, I see your little characters for your podcast, and you're driving around and doing whatever." And I was like, "Yeah, that's just what we're doing." So, but yeah, shout out to my parents for listening to this and supporting me. I love you guys. You're amazing if you listen to this part of the podcast. I'm sure you haven't, but it's okay.
You have really cool parents, because I would not want my parents hearing this shit.
My parents and I are pretty tight. It's funny, like my parents aren't necessarily my parents anymore. They're more as my friends. They're obviously my parents. Like I go to my dad for a lot of advice on things. Like now that I'm moving and dealing with like starting up businesses and things, I ask my dad for this kind of advice, and he gives me like very fatherly advice. But then he like jokes around with me about certain stuff, He was like, "Yeah, you can start a business." And he was like, "There was this one guy that I knew. His name was Austin, and he had this really successful business of penis enlargement pumps."
I was just about to say
like,
penises. I swear I was just about to.
like,
I was just about to
all
hop
right.
in there.
I was like, "Thanks, Dad. Great Austin Powers reference. Appreciate it." But this has been the Delinquents podcast.
Wait,
We've been
before
great.
we go-
Oh no, we're gonna have one more thing. Here we go.
Since we were talking about shorts, I just want to show you the power. So when we started off this podcast, I had 500 views on this video. Now I have 4,100.
No freaking way, dude. No way.
Damn.
Oh my god.
Congrats.
During
Oh
the
my-
podcast, in the
I
hour,
know,
and a
During,
half
the, during this hour that we've been doing the podcast.
It's only gonna get
That's
more.
lit.
Yeah,
bruh.
I'm at 450 now.
I
Oh
just
my
caught
God.
a shadow scyther.
Fuck you. Give me that. I want that.
Thank you
I
guys
want
for
that.
watching. This has been the Pokemon in Shitty podcast.
Yeah.
We're on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and whatever that other one is that I mentioned
Hey.
earlier.
Don't be
but-
throwing shade at them like that.
Remember,
I just don't
kids,
remember
drugs are
what it
good.
was. Yeah, drugs are good as long as it's medicated marijuana.
As long as it's sponsored.
As long as it's
Sponsored by the
sponsored.
Mexican cartel.
But anyways, thank you guys for listening. We've been the Delinquents, and we'll see you on the next podcast.